Today, I'm going to go over the current state of the market and my current and future investments. So for a lot of the high-end meta players, their prices are essentially hitting their, not peaks, but around their caps. As you can see here, R9 is around that 50 million coin range. That seems to be where he's settling. But it's important to know that if new content comes out that allows people to get a lot more coins, then his price will go up because he is one of the most sought after strikers in the game. And we also have to keep in mind that everybody does get coins every single day just by playing through the game. So over time, there will be a gradual increase in popular players regardless. But we're no longer seeing those crazy spikes where we're going from 25 to 50 million. At least I don't think we're going to see that for the next little while. But of course, the people at EA are the only people that know exactly what's going to happen because they know all of the content that's going to come out. And depending on the content, player prices are affected. Another example of this is Mbappe. He's hovering between the 57 to 60 million coin range. And even someone like the 93 Mateus, who saw explosive growth for a few days, is now hovering around that 33 million coin mark. So not much has changed for these high rated expensive players, but someone like Mateus, who is in that 10 to 20 million coin range that more people can afford, has been seeing a price increase. Now he's at 16 million currently, but last night I did see a sale for 16.7, I think, or 16.8. So he's definitely working his way up there. Like I said, I could see him going to 18, maybe 20 million coins. But a lot of players like Mateus seem to be creeping up. Even my Vieiras are now at 10.3, and there's 21 people trying to buy him, showing that he does have good demand. So essentially, the market is going in the same direction that I had thought in my previous videos. Once again, a quick little reminder that the Libertadores event will be ending in a few days, meaning that these guys will no longer be able to be packed after that event ends. So any of these guys that are good in game, I mean, for example, Carlos Alberto, who people clearly really enjoy and really want in their team, his price could go even further simply because there will no longer be a new supply of them in packs. But similar to Mbappe and R9, he might be hitting a coin cap because not that many people have 50 million coins. Another thing I talked about in my other video was the fact that the UCL cards are going to see some movement this week because we have UCL matches happening. Today we have Man City playing, and as you can see, despite the insane selling supply, 145 people trying to sell Kyle Walker at 5 million, I've watched his price go from 4.5, roughly 4.6, all the way up to 5 million coins in just the past 12 hours. So there is some heavy buying demand, which is good to see, but it's expected because if Man City does well, people will likely want to have a Kyle Walker copy because he may get an upgrade in December. Now, the best example of this is the Haaland card. I have watched him in the past 6 hours, I swear, go from 55 million coins to almost 59 million, and I wouldn't be surprised if he goes past 60. Now, the reason for this is because, like I said, Man City is playing today. People are probably betting on the fact that he will do well or the team will do well. And so there's going to be a group of people trying to buy him now and sell him after the game, assuming they do well, because there's a chance that people will try to buy him up even more after the game. And there's also going to be a group of people looking to buy him now because they think that he will get an upgrade and want to have him as an upgraded version in December. Now, to put this into context, I'm recording this 4 hours, I believe, just over 4 hours before Man City is playing. So this isn't while the match is going on. This is a pre-match bump, which is important to know because a lot of the time in the market, prices move because people anticipate something to happen, not because something actually happened. So in this case, people are betting on the fact that Haaland and Man City are going to do well and that there's going to be a market swing or a price increase after the performance. But something I have done is I'm actually making a play right now because another way to make coins is to sell into these people who are trying to speculate on his performance. So all these people that are currently buying Haaland for 58, 59, 60 million coins, I would like to be the person selling to those people because I don't want to gamble on the fact that the match is going to go well. I would rather just sell in the hype. So I'm trying to be a little cheeky here, but I did pick up a Bellingham. Now, unfortunately, I bought him for 43.2. I swear to you, I did not mean to do that. I was checking out his price, left the app, came back in, and instead of clicking X, I clicked buy. So that was on me because I could have got him for 41 or 42 million coins. But if we look at him now, so right away you could see I could have got him for cheaper. but the reason why I picked him up, even at 43, I think I'm okay, is because I think he could rise to around 50 because Real Madrid have a match tomorrow and he's likely going to be playing in it. And I have a feeling that he's going to see the same kind of price movement that Haaland is seeing. Now, of course, this is a complete gamble. This could be a complete flop and I could lose my coins, and it is what it is, but I wanted to try this out regardless of whether it does well or not for me. But if it does do well, this is going to be a strategy I'm going to use in the future for not only someone like a Bellingham and a Haaland, but also someone like a Ruben Diaz who's decent in game, even someone like Rudiger. He's up at, well, there's a lot of selling pressure at 11 million, but he's been creeping up in price as well. But it's going to be interesting to see how these cards move when their matches are played. I'm going to keep an eye on Haaland today when Man City play their match to see if he goes to crazy heights during the match and what happens after. It's going to be really exciting to see, but I'm very glad that I did pick up my very own little speculative investment, Jude Bellingham. I also want to really try him out in the team. I love Bobby Charlton, but I've seen a ton of people say Jude Bellingham is a monster in the game, so that could be cool to see. But that's going to be all for today's video. If you enjoyed, please drop a like. If you're new, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.